guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have our boy NAMEK Goku. He has gotten his EZA in both Global and JP Dokkan. I think NAMEK Goku is a pretty damn good unit after his EZA. He certainly will have some frustrations at points, right? You know, there's going to be a lot of times where I think he is going to get caught and just take probably a lot of damage in a very unfortunate way. I think it's going to happen pretty often if you're taking this guy into difficult content, which is, guess what, is, you know, it's like, oh, yippee, we could use the new EZA Goku in a Dokkan event. Yes! Quest mode, here we come! Right? Like, no, like, that's not... You want to use this guy against Omega, Cell Max, Broly. That's what we need help in, right? So that's what we're looking at him in. Let's go ahead and give our boy a sticker. Absolutely, he deserves one. I have 41, apparently, so sure. Yeah, sure, man. Let's give NAMEK Goku one of my 41 stickers. I don't have an issue with that. So let's take a look. So that's not really too good. That looks good. That's fire. Yeah, anytime they have, like, big, sexy auras like that, it does look pretty good. And then, Angry Goku looks fine as well. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. I mainly built him around additionals, and let's see how impressive this NAMEK Goku could be, in some content. Alright, guys, we're here in an event. Now, by my... I think NAMEK Goku has two 200% teams, right? He has, LR Vegeta and Trunks's, 200%, the Battle of Fate and Bond of Parent and Child. He, of course, is on Carnival Goku's 200% powerful comeback team. Is he on another? I don't think so. No. I think he has just those two 200% teams. I think we'll look at him on both here. I figured we'll do a run on powerful comeback since right now, this Goku, right, like the Vegeta and Trunks team is not available on Global Dokkan at the moment, right? So, all right, this first turn, so 200k defense at the start. Okay, like, he is going to be looking pretty good once he gets his buffs, right? Because Goku gets 30% attack and defense with each attack received. This is with no links activated. Once we go with Gogeta, we're up to 214. Remember that this NAMEK Goku's got one of the strongest link sets in the game, I think. Z Fighters, all in the family, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, really good. I do want to keep Roshi on rotation, though. So we're going to take a look at NAMEK Goku turn 1 with no links. Let's see how our boy looks with no links. So remember, we want to get hit twice here to build up our full power. Bam. Okay, so now base Goku's at full power. 5 million without links. We are getting a little bit of support from LR Roshi, right? But, I mean, that's... I feel like base Goku is definitely going to be sturdy early in some of these fights, right? Okay, so he gives all allies 30% attack and defense from his super attack effect right there, right? So he is buffing the rotation. Now, one of my... The easiest way I feel as though they could have fixed this NAMEK Goku... Well, I say fixed, but just make him much more competitive, I think, in difficult content. The easiest way they could have done that is if they gave Goku defensive stacking and base. I think that would have worked well. Because as it stands right now, you are not, besides those first 2 hits, you're not building anything towards when he's Super Saiyan, right? So there are times where you potentially can get cucked, right? I think in very difficult content. If you're not able to transform into Super Saiyan Goku early, you could run into some issues, right? Because remember, Goku does stack defense once he is transformed into Super Saiyan, which is hugely important, comboed with his guard and stuff like that. Okay, so this is going to be a good turn right here. So we're at basically 500k defense. Again, remember, he gets 30% from his Spirit Bomb, the large Spirit Bomb super attack effect. So, like, he gets to a decent number here. This is with a lot of support, though. So it's like, if we're going to go fight Red Zone Broly or Red Zone Omega, and we don't, like, have, like, you know, this amount of support, he's probably going to be taking at least a little bit of damage from their normal attacks. We'll go in. We're going to test this guy out and Cell Max and all these fights. So, you really do need the transformation into Super Saiyan that's where this Goku starts to do a lot of sort of like special stuff. Now, Goku, yeah, let's just go his links. In terms of his links, we have Z Fighter, All in the Family, Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle, activated with STR Ultimate Gohan. Remember that Ultimate Gohan is giving Goku the full support buff because Goku is on the Entrusted Will category, right? One thing that's a huge advantage on this Namek Super Saiyan Goku right here is the amount of dude, he's on so many horrible teams. I can really see this Namek Goku helping a lot of players out in, you know, maybe like difficult Super Battle Road stages in the future, right? Entrusted Will, you know, Final Trump Card, Exploding Rage, Saviors, Connected Hope, you know, those type of missions for, you know, legendary events like Legendary Vegeta event or Infinite Dragon Ball History or Super Battle Road. This Goku certainly will be helpful in those. So that is definitely a strength of his also. Let's just leave. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and transform into LR Tech Gogeta right here. I want the Scouter. So I'm ready to transform now, right? I want to intentionally take damage. In order to transform, we have to fall below 77% HP starting from the 3rd turn. So they did buff it. Goku, prior to his EZA, you had to fall below 70% HP. Now it's 77%. It doesn't seem like a big change, but I do think that could be very helpful, especially, right, you know, in some of these really tough fights. If you transform with Goku turn 3, you're going to get a lot more defensive stacks in for these tough bosses. It could really save you. So I do like that they made his transformation a bit easier to take. That is good. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nice. Okay, actually, we could just do this. Yeah, sure. Let's do this. I think we should pretty easily be able to get, well, as long as Gogeta actually eats these hits. If Gogeta eats these hits, we'll be able to transform to Super Saiyan Goku next turn. Hopefully he eats the super attack. Okay. Eat this, Gogeta. Just go ahead and take it. Okay. Well. Alright, well. I can sense it's possible we might struggle to transform into Super Saiyan Goku. Right? It can happen. And if it does happen and we have difficulties transforming, it's going to be a bit unfortunate, right? Because I remember when this Goku originally came out, he came out about 3 weeks after the original Legendary Goku event, and this Goku was, you know, super helpful. Like, he's a defensive stacking character, clearly designed to help in the Legendary Goku event. But it's like, it can be an issue if you're not able to get that transformation off, and you're not able to start stacking, right? I mean, we could, wait, does this Vegeta lowers defense, doesn't he? I don't want our defense lowered, so sorry, we're not gonna see that. We have most of our links. Oh, no, we have all 7. Never mind. I was going to say most of our links. No, we got all 7. All right, this is good to see. So here's all 7 links activated. Sure. I guess I'm going to do this turn, and then I'm going to skip until we transform into Super Saiyan Goku. I mean, hopefully we could fall below 70% HP at least once. That'd be nice. Okay, that's enough damage. Yeah, cool. Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. After this turn, I'll just cut to when Goku is transforming into Super Saiyan. Right, he does, I think, get quite a lot better because, you know, we're going to be able to stack our defense. A huge part of this Goku being good, though, is him getting his guard, though. We do want to keep that in mind, right? Namek Goku gets that guard off, and then not only does he get guaranteed guard for the next 4 turns, but he also gets a high chance to crit, right? Which I think can be very helpful, again, fighting any of these really, really tough bosses. So, alright, we'll come back in a second when we transform with Goku. Alright, here we go, transforming. Obviously, this animation, incredible. I remember, like, being stunned, right? How impressive this looked like right here. You know, when this guy first came out. Really, really clean animations. Okay, so now we have Namek Goku out here. Here's one thing I will say. I do feel like Namek Goku's links, they're a little bit worse, I think, as Super Saiyan, right? So he loses All in the Family and Saiyan lineage, and then he gets Super Saiyan and Golden Warrior. I mean, Super Saiyan is good in that it's like pretty much the most common link in the game, right? Just all the Super Saiyan characters. Golden Warrior, a key link, sure, but I mean, it would be a lot better, I think, if we had Saiyan lineage here or All in the Family. One reason I think base Goku is going to look a lot better defensively than the Super Saiyan Goku, at least for a while before we get a bunch of stacks in, or unless he's guarding, is because base Goku has All in the Family, which is just such a powerful link. And a lot of really good defensive Goku family characters, a lot of hybrid Saiyans have All in the Family. AGL Kid Gohan, STR Ultimate Gohan, Tech Ultimate Gohan, Tech Pan, you know, all these characters have All in the Family. So it does suck that Super Saiyan Goku loses access to that. All right, let's let Goku cook. Let's see how good he is. So this is the issue. 287k defense is literal fodder to these really tough bosses. That's Cell Max swing 1.8 million, dude, right? Like, we understand this. So we need the guard to kick in. We need him getting his stacks. I gave him full additional, right? Mainly because, you know, characters like this, you could say whatever you want to. Aiming for full damage, I think, is a horrible mistake with how they're designing these bosses these days. Any extra defensive utility you could give your characters, I feel like you need to do it with just how difficult these bosses are, right? So I went full additional for him because I need those defensive stacks. Even in base, he gets extra defense if he double super, so that could be good. Right. If we get it, listen, the other thing too is if the guard procs, we're good. We're completely good if his guard procs. We have nothing to worry about if the guard procs. But if the guard doesn't proc, right? Well, let's hope that we're getting our defensive stacks in prior. We got the guard. Okay, sure. Sure, dude. First try. Easy. Dude, he's a god. Just simply get the guard, and he's a beast, right? That's all it takes. All right, no additional super, which is unfortunate. So the guard with defensive stacking, or we just 3-dodge the super attack. We could just do that, too. Yeah. See, man, all according to Keikaku, man. See, I'm telling y'all, I know what I'm doing here, man. We're good. It's all good. So easy. Just guard, just 3-dodge, and, like, you know, you're cooking all these tough bosses. Not difficult whatsoever. So, when Goku procs his guard, he gets it for 4 turns. I love that ability that some of these characters have, right? It's not just like, oh, you know, we got the guard on this turn, we're okay. Now, you know, the next turn we have to, you know, be sweating again. He does have the guard. Now, again, it's not just that he gets the guard to, like, for a couple of turns, but he does also get the high chance to crit, which is another reason I feel so strongly about giving him full additional. Also, one thing that's very important to remember with this Goku, STR Ultimate Gohan, and the Goku and Gohan exchange unit is that if they get hit by a physical enemy, it counts as guard. So what that means is, you know, Goku gets these buffs for several turns if he's guarding. Like this Vegeta right here, we will have our guard, right? So like Ultimate Gohan's going to get hit, he's going to get his guard, right? All that's going to happen. So we're up to 412k defense. What turn are we on? Turn 9. This is realistic, right? Turn 9, you know, against Omega or Broly. I mean, we're not going to be running LR Roshi, sure, but he's that, like, that's one super attack we got. I mean, we have a lot of defensive support on rotation here. Both Ultimate Gohan and LR Roshi are giving defensive support, but if his guard is up, this guy's really good. He's insanely good. He's better than Future Gohan when that guard is up. I think this Namek Goku with his guard up, he's better than all the EZA TURs, right? None of their peaks is above this, I don't think. I mean, AGL Turles is disgusting when he gets a couple of stacks in. Tech VB can be really good. Rose can be really good with a finishing blow, but this is, I think, pretty impressive here. Okay. I would also like to use Goku's active skill. Remember, Goku has an active skill. If we fall below 50% HP, he gets a Rage/Giant mode, which I think actually can be pretty solid for some of these difficult content fights, because Goku is going to be doing a lot of orb changing, right, which can be very strong. Goku doing a ridiculous amount of orb changing in his rage mode, I think will be really, really beneficial. Yeah, I mean, he's just not going to take damage, right? Like, and we get the defensive stacks, so now defensively he's going to be looking even better. I mean, this, man, I think 3 changes and Namek Goku would be just, like, so good. I think they could have let him stack defense and base. I don't see why that would be an issue. Then with Super Saiyan Goku, I think they should give him a 50% chance to guard. And then I think his guard should be guaranteed for the rest of the fight once he hits it once. I think if they did those 3 things to Namek Goku, he is even better. He's just an absolute, like, god, right? Okay, so I guess we're probably only gonna get 1 more turn here. Hopefully Blue Vegeta will connect with a super attack on Blue Gogeta. Oh, actually... Well, no, we might just die here. Are we just gonna... I just want to fall below 50% HP and get his Goku's active skill. We just need to take 1 hit. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yes. Okay, cool. We're going to get the active skill. Nice, dude. All right, nice, nice, nice. So, again, Goku's active skill is pretty solid, actually. Just as long as... I think LR Tech Gogeta might actually die to a super attack right here. Let's hope not. Oh, here we go. One of the biggest frauds ever, this guy. Please do not dare. This Vegeta, don't you take away my active skill. Are you kidding me? Blue Vegeta, he dodged that attack. Yeah. All right, sick. All right, that's fine. We saw what Namek Goku looks like. Let's go over to the bond of parent and child. Come on. He dodged the super. Now, it's going to be so difficult for me to get that active skill again. All right, then. All right, guys. So over here on the bond of parent and child team, I just want to get another rotation in right here real fast before we transform into Super Saiyan Goku. See him a little bit over here. And then, of course, I do want to get the rage mode. Goku seems good. Again, it's just, in terms of, like, how impressive he could be in the hardest content, it's about how your RNG is, right? You get the guard off, he's God. You don't get the guard off, well, you could die just like, I guess, the rest of the game, essentially, right? To be fair, it's not like many characters are not just like, oh, let me just eat this super attack from Broly or Cellbacks, right? Like, this Goku does have that ability in him, so that is good. All right, let's get this Super Saiyan transformation, and we'll be right back. Alright, well, we're getting our Namek Goku transformation, and the good news is we could see him do his rage transformation as well, because we're very low. Oh, actually, yeah, we're gonna get a nice nasty turn right here after this. Okay, so Goku, right? One thing about Super Saiyan Goku, he does have to get hit once, right? He gets another 59% attack buff for the rest of the battle after receiving an attack. I feel like one area they could have improved this Goku is rather than 59% defense when HP 77% or less, which he has, he should get that defensive buff along with the attack for receiving an attack, because that would have been a multiplicative buff, which would have been a little bit better, right? Let's go and do our active skill right here. This is going to be good because Goku's going to do some orb changing, right? Which is going to be very helpful for us. Yeah, see, an early 2019 unit, you could see the difference in the quality of the audio file. Not saying the voice acting itself is bad, but just the quality of that is just not great. Okay, so Goku has 2 different super attacks here, right? He also, okay, so we changed AGL key spheres to STR key spheres, and then he also changed another type of key sphere to Rainbow. Randomly, that's not AGL or STR. So a physical, tech, or int. So it looks like he changed int orbs into Rainbow. Looking at the field right here. So double orb changing like that, I think is going to be fairly powerful. That's going to be very helpful. Okay, I don't want to finish Vegeta off right here. I just want to see the 2 animations right from his rage mode, because he has he does the Meteor Smash from 8 to 11 key, and then the Super Meteor Smash at 12 key, right? These really good looking super attack animations we've got right here. So this mode right here, I think certainly can be very helpful if you're in a really tough fight against Cell Max or something like that. Another reason I think this could be super good, actually, is... So he's creating all these STR key spheres. He's a stacking unit, right? You could use the Rage mode, not even to do damage, but to create STR key spheres and then heal with Goku after the Rage mode ends. I feel like that's another smart way to use it, right? Again, because after the Rage mode ends, you know, then, you know, boom, like there's still like a million STR orbs for us to get, right? Okay, so this is going to be... We're going to see some good damage from Goku right here. Let's go ahead and grab this. The only thing is, we really want to make sure here... by the way, we have a few links active. Super Saiyan and Prepare for Battle. Not the greatest, but I do want to see what this attack set is going to be right here. Yeah, we want to make sure Goku needs to get hit right here to activate his big power buff. And then we also have B-Pan's active skill. Sure. Okay, let's see what we get right here. Goku, give us a solid attack stat. Okay, bam. And then Goku jumps up to 8.8 right there. Yeah, we definitely could have done better if we had a different character next to Goku that would have more of his links active and stuff like that. But I do like this Super Saiyan Goku. He is a strong unit for sure. He's going to be a lot better as long as that guard is procced, man. You get that guard procced, and I think Goku actually could be a really capable unit in all of the really, really tough content, right? It is, I think, going to be really quite important for him to be getting that guard, though. So, let me know what you guys think of Namek Super Saiyan Goku here. He's very strong. I feel like I want to say I like him as the number 2 EZA, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I do like him better than Future Gohan after using him a lot in difficult content. I'm just concerned that it's like, all right, we're on turn 8, and I haven't been able to transform yet, so no defensive stacks, no guards, no nothing, right? And it's like, in base, I remember, it's like, yeah, like, base Goku would be crazy if he came out last year, but it's like, we know what the meta's like right now, what these bosses are like right now. I would say base Goku's just, like, solid. Like, he's solid. He's not doing anything special, right? That's the thing with him. Okay. This is a nice turn right here. We have 6 out of 7. This Gohan right here has a lot of links, right? Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Z Fighter, Shocking Speed, all with Goku. He does stack pretty fast, too. I'll say that. That's for damn sure. Okay, let's see what Namek Goku does on this turn right here with a bunch of support around. Let's go ahead and see what Goku does. Yeah, but I do like him. We'll go ahead and take Namek Goku into a bunch of these tough fights. We'll go fight Omega. We'll go fight Broly. We'll go fight a lot of these tough bosses, right? And see how effective Goku is for us against them. 9.23 right there. That's incredible damage. If his guard did proc. If his guard is up and he's doing damage like that with the defensive stats that he gets because he's stacking, he's gonna be crazy. Right, Namek Goku on some of these turns in difficult content, he is going to be absolutely nuts for sure. Alright, this is Pinnacle of Fury Goku. His leader skill is the Super Saiyan or Planet Namek Saga category, key 3 and 170% the stats. Leader skill is actually pretty decent. That's not bad at all. I mean, we don't exactly need more Super Saiyan or Planet Namek Saga leaders, but it is still, I think, a solid enough leader skill. 170% can get the job done with really powerful characters, right? His super attack is the Large Spirit Bomb, which does immense damage to the enemy and raises allies' attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn. The extra defense to allies is helpful, but I really wish that they would, if they're going to do that, if they make it a 2-turn buff, that is really powerful. You know, you could be giving much squishier units extra defense on, like, the next rotation or something like that. That can make it to where you could run this Namek Goku as a floater and get that defensive effect to actually matter. That would be very good. Now, the one thing I really wish they added to his base form was I feel like he could, you know, stack defense, immense damage, and then raise allies' attack and defense. I think he could have done both. And allowing him to stack defense and base would have just made his super... Like, you wouldn't be able to get cucked, right? So I'm talking about there's times where you might not transform into Super Saiyan early on, which is an issue because he only stacks once you become Super Saiyan. So if they gave him stacking and base, that would take away the chance that you get very bad luck, which would help a lot. His passive skill, Pulsing Strength, gives him 2 ki and 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. The 2 ki is nice. He has a godly link set, but just 2 ki at the start of turn is still pretty good, right? For TURs, hell yeah, dude. And then he gets 30% attack and defense with each attack received, up to a max of 59%. So they made him a lot better. It used to be you had to take 4 hits to fully build him up. Now you only need to take 2, which is solid. I think maybe they could have kept it at 4 hits, but increased the buff even more or something. I don't know. It's fine, I guess. He transforms when conditions are met. That is now when HP is 77% or less, starting from the 3rd turn. So I'm talking about the possibility of bad luck. You could have the possibility of god luck, though. He could start out in slot 7, and you could immediately transform with him as soon as you first see him, which would be really good, right? Then his link set, which is just like so good. Z fighters, all in the family, Saiyan warrior race, Saiyan lineage, shocking speed, prepare for battle, fierce battle. Really, really ultra powerful right there. 12 ki multiplier, 150%. There is a lot of content this guy will help you out in-game. Many EZAs he could crush. Physical full power Frieza, physical Kid Buu, physical Goku Black, physical Final Form Cooler, right? Like, there is just a million EZAs this guy will help you out in. Physical Vegeta Jr. as well, damn. Then we get to one of the this is the thing about this guy, right? Is this right here. Bro, he has every category. Like, alright, so we're on Planet Namek Saga. He's on the Planet Namek Saga team. He's also over here. This is the Pure Saiyan category team. Then he's also over here on the Goku family category team. Then he has Transformation Boost as well. He's also on the Super Saiyan category team. Then he has the Kamehameha team. Then he's also over here on Final Trump Card. That could be very helpful, right? Maybe this guy could help us out a lot in Final Trump Card Extreme Super Battle Road. Then he's also over here on the Exploding Rage category team. Okay. Oh boy, look at this. Then he's also on Saviors, right? That would be helpful. He's on Connected Hope. Could always use extra help. He's on the Turtle School category team. Then this one right here, this is Miraculous Awakening that he's on. Then he's also on the Powerful Comeback category team. This is one of his 200% right here. Then he's also over here on the Legendary Existence category. Then he also has Bond of Friendship. Just insane, right? Then he has Entrusted Will as well, strong team. And then he has Battle of Fate. This is one of the big ones right here, right? This is where he's getting one of his 200% leader skills. This is the best team in the game and the best team for him. The Vegeta and Trunks Future / Bond of Parent and Child, and then Battle of Fate for the 200%. And then finally, Goku is on the definitive best category in the game, Bond of Parent and Child. Literally does not get better than this. Just ridiculous. An insane category right there. So there's base Goku, and again, he has just a million, billion, zillion category teams. Then we could transform into Super Saiyan Goku starting from turn 3, HP under 77%. It used to be before EZA under 70%, so they did give him a buff with that, which is good, right? So now, as Super Saiyan Goku, his super attack changes, his passive changes, he gets an active skill, and then some of his links change. I would say his links change for the worse, though, actually. So his super attack now becomes the Kamehameha, which stacks defense, does immense damage, and lowers enemy attack and defense. I feel like the lowering attack and defense, for the most part, is not going to do too much for you. Honestly, I feel like they could have just given him greatly stacking defense. Yeah, have him stack defense in base, and then greatly stack defense as Super Saiyan. Who cares, right? Whatever. Because you need to transform to lower attack. If you get a turn 3 transformation, it could be helpful probably in Super Battle Road stages, for sure. Or maybe against Red Zone Omega, or Red Zone Broly, or something like that. But for the most part, transformed characters, lowering attack or ceiling and stuff like that is pointless, right? Because oftentimes, by the time you transform, all tough bosses are immune to that shit. So that's... And they added that after EZA, right? Yeah, they did. It's pointless. He did not need that. They could have given him something that would actually help. I feel like it's going to be almost never where you go, oh, thank God he lowers attack. That's going to be very helpful. I don't think it's going to happen very often. His passive skill, Transform That Last, gives him 3 ki and 180% attack and defense at the start of turn. 3 keys, very good. He gets another 59% defense when HP 77% or less. He gets 59% attack for the rest of the battle after he gets hit once. Then he has a medium chance to guard. And then once guard does activate, you guard and then have a high chance to crit for the next 4 turns. So remember that can proc just by being hit by a physical type enemy. So that could be good, right, against Cell Max. We're going to use this guy. Dude, if we could transform quickly against Cell Max, it's going to be so good. But I don't know how likely it is you'll be transformed against physical Cell Max, right? Like, it's probably not going to happen. But if you do, that will be good because you'll have the guard going into the tech phase, right? He has that passive skill, the active skill, excuse me, which is just called Rage. Yeah, Rages. Can be activated when HP is 50% or less, starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. Certainly could be solid for difficult content nowadays. When this guy first came out, I never really found it that useful, but I think with all the orb changing and stuff he does, and then, you know, creating STR orbs into his stacking, you could use his Rage mode to get you heals, which could be good. His new link set after transforming is Z Fighters, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. Again, he has that sort of like active skill Rage, you know, under 50% HP starting from the 5th turn. And then the Enraged Super Saiyan Goku, he's got the 2 super attacks, Meteor Smash from 8 to 11 ki, which does immense damage. And then the Super Meteor Smash at 12 ki, which greatly raises attack temporarily and does immense damage to the enemy. Then his passive skill, Exploding Rage, he changes AGL key spheres to STR key spheres, and then he randomly changes key spheres, either int, physical, or tech, to rainbow key spheres. Very, very powerful passive. The only thing I wish they would add to this is guaranteed crits. I've found that AGL Cell's Giant Transformation to be pretty effective because of the fact that he is getting those guaranteed crits from his passive. I feel like they could have done the same thing with this Goku here. I think all future, whatchamacallit, all future, like, characters, right, should be getting that. You know, the guaranteed crits, all giant, Great Ape characters should all be getting guaranteed crits from their passive moving forward. So, at least, you know, in their giant transformation. So, let me know what you guys think about the Namek Goku right here. Certainly he's, definitely a very solid unit. He's either 1 or 2 when it comes to EZA TWARs. I'm not really super sure yet. So, let me know what you guys think of this guy. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.